Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And that's right guys, the Season 16 prizes as well as the new Radiant have been announced for Roblox Jailbreak's newest update that is releasing this weekend. So without wasting more time, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So first off, I'll talk about the brand new Radiant that is releasing. So here's what Asimo had to say. Here's your peek at Radiant Red. Yes, we're getting a Radiant Red, and it's no joke. We actually got a screenshot of Radiant Red on the Tesla Roadster, and it just looks very good. This is going to be the next Radiant for the next 6 months until December or January. But with that being said, this Radiant is among the best. Many people wanted this to release in Jailbreak, and after so long, we finally got Radiant Red. We have waited nearly 3 years for our Radiant Red, and it's finally releasing. Man, are you guys excited for this? Please feel free to let me know. But honestly, I am very excited for Radiant Red. It's been so long since we did not have a Radiant Red. But now let's go ahead and talk about some big news about Season 16. The prizes are actually really good. So here's what Badimo had to say on Twitter today. Season 16 is around the corner and we're celebrating summer vacation. So the first prize is going to be the Life Preserver tire, and it was made by Speed Queen. Now we do have the Tracer tires, but this tire is going to be even better. Now if you know lifeguards, they usually save swimmers from dangers. So of course the Life Preserver tire is going to be pretty good, and it looks nice too. I mean, Speed Queen did a pretty good job making this. But obviously it's a tire, and I'm sure a lot of you are not really concerned about tires. But let's go ahead and talk about the level 3 reward, and that reward is the Surfboard Racks. It is a spoiler made by Puga, and I'm not gonna lie, this spoiler looks very high quality. Even the surfboards look great. You can customize the color of the surfboards, so if you want them to look blue, then you can. It's completely up to you. It is a season pass reward, so you do need the season pass to get this reward. But let's go ahead and talk about level 4's reward, and it is the Volleyball Rim. The Volleyball Rim was again created by Puga, and we did actually have these soccer rims, but we're finally getting another rim that is like the soccer rims. Because back in 2019, we got our first ever sports themed rim, and that was the soccer rim. But we finally got another one. We did get the baller rim from season 14, but we're finally getting another sports-themed rim that takes up pretty much the entire rim space. And honestly, I think it looks really good. Alright, so now let's go ahead and talk about level 5's reward, and that is the Beach Hammock furniture item. This furniture item was created by DIAMONDKING, and the thing is, if you have enough space in your house, apartment, and or penthouse, you can put this item in. It does support a seat, so you can sit on that orange white striped seat. So that's pretty cool. But honestly, this item is pretty good. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I would say this one is alright. Well, let's go ahead and talk about level 6. Level 6 is going to be pretty good. We got the aquatic vehicle skin, and it was created by MEMECELLENT. And honestly, this one is alright. I mean, the aquatic vehicle skin actually looks very detailed. And honestly, I think it looks a lot better than some of the newer season rewards that are textures. Well, aside from a couple like the manga texture, which was actually really good. But honestly, I would love to see a gun skin release as part of the season, but I don't think many people are going to care. With that being said, this texture is very detailed, it looks amazing, and it kind of reminds me of the lava texture from season 13. But let's go ahead and talk about level 7. Level 7's reward is actually pretty good, and the reward is the Ducky Float Rim. It was created by Mr. YASAPHI, and sorry if I said your name wrong, but this is the Ducky Float Rim, and it looks pretty good. I mean, you normally put floats on your swimming pool if people are willing to use them to kind of sit on them or something like that, but it's no different for this rim. I mean, we got the Ducky Float, and, you know, the duck looks pretty cool. YASAPHI did a pretty good job making this rim, and it kind of reminds me of the track toy rims from season 11. And honestly, the rims are pretty cool, but you do need a season pass to get the rims. But now let's go ahead and talk about the level 8 reward, and the level 8 reward is the Tiki bar furniture item. It was created by DIAMONDKING. This furniture item is actually another big furniture item, and it's pretty cool. I mean, we got some things that are part of the Tiki bar furniture item, and honestly, it's not bad. But let's go ahead and talk about the level 9 reward, and that reward is the shell speaker wing. This is going to be another animated spoiler, but with that being said, it is going to emit ocean sounds. So just like the meteor magnet spoiler, this spoiler is going to play sounds when used. And honestly, I think that is cool. Now, as seen in the thumbnail of the spoiler, you can tell that there are some sound waves coming out of the seashells. Because realistically, you can use seashells to make some pretty cool sound waves. But with that being said, this spoiler is pretty cool, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to like the spoiler. It was again created by DIAMONDKING, and I think the spoiler is pretty good. But now let's go ahead and talk about the grand prize, and most of you are going to be pretty shocked because the grand prize for season 16 is the Poseidon vehicle. It was created by Shadow Samurai, and he finally made his return after a little while. I mean, he was known for making the Rattler, but he finally made another grand prize vehicle. And this vehicle is actually pretty cool. I mean, this is the first ever vehicle to support a backseat pull. But with that being said, this is going to be a pretty cool vehicle. This vehicle does support more than 2 people, so you can seat up to about 3 to 4 people, I believe. But here's the thing. I don't know if it's just me, or does this vehicle look pretty identical to both the concept and the Boxer on the rear view. But even then, this vehicle does look pretty good, and you can tell that there is actually a backseat pull, but you can also see that there is a detailed steering wheel. So the steering wheel is going to be extremely detailed compared to the previous steering wheels that we have in Jailbreak, like this one in the Parisian. Here is another screenshot of the new Poseidon vehicle, and you can tell that the interior looks very, very detailed. What do you guys think of the Poseidon? Do you think this vehicle looks great? Please feel free to let me know. But now let's go ahead and talk about the top 2% reward. Here it is, guys. The top 2% reward is the SPINNY beach ball rim. And this one was actually created by Asimo, but it was originally created by PROHRIDAY. And I'm not gonna lie, the beach ball rim looks pretty cool, but some people complained that it looks like the propeller rim. And I can't disagree. The original beach ball rim looked really good, and for a bonus prize, it looks alright. It's like an RGB type rim, but you can't customize the actual coloring of it, so I guess we're out of luck for that. But with that being said, I find the Season 16 prizes to be remarkably well done, and I think they deserve to be part of Season 16. I know some people will complain, but then again, I don't think the prizes were that bad. I mean, even the grand prize wasn't a disappointment. Many people can agree that Season 16 is going to be a pretty good season. Now, the thing is, Season 16 is going to release this weekend, but please stay tuned for some other announcements. But anyway, guys, that is all I got for this video. Sorry if this video was pretty long. I try my best to make this as short as I can, but this is the best I can make it. But yeah, that was the entire video, and I think this video was pretty good. Now, the thing is, I will do something tomorrow, and I'm sure some of you are probably going to hate it, but I don't really mind if you hate it. But it's something I have to make, so please stay tuned for that. But if you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. But as always, my name is Mr. Vince. I hope you all have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.